Hi guys, it's Rob, the DermaGuru here in Bath. I wanted to pop on today and talk about a little bit of another controversial subject, but one that I quite enjoy, and that is Gua Sha. It's using the traditional Chinese method of lymphatic drainage and massage using a natural stone. So usually it's either natural rose quartz, jade, anything like that. I particularly like rose quartz because I think it just looks beautiful. And the kind of thought process behind it is it helps drain the face of any toxins. They give you that lifting, tightening effect. It also helps activate all that blood circulation. There's a few claims that go by with it, and a few claims I just think you've got to take everything with a pinch of salt. Do I think this is going to give you brand new skin? No. Do I think it's going to make you 10 years younger? No. Do I think though, if you struggle with real sort of muscle ache, puffy faces in the morning, do I think it's going to help depuff and relieve tension? Yes, absolutely. I sometimes get a little bit of fluid in the face, and when I do it, and I do it on one half of my face, you can see a difference. Now I'm going to show you the proper way of using it. There's many different methods. I learned this from an ancient Chinese medicine practitioner a while back, and it's the method that I like to use, and I think it works. So we're going to go through a little quick routine of how to do Gua Sha on the face. So yeah, stay tuned. So I'm going to start off with a facial oil. You can use this with a facial serum as well. I tend to like to use a facial oil. One of my particular favourites is the REN Skincare Vitamin Mineral Omega-3 face oil. I like this one because it's just a very simple facial oil, very hydrating, nourishing, and it's good if you've got a little bit of dry skin, but it gives a good medium. So I usually start with a little bit of oil, and I'll apply that. I'll warm it up first, especially if it's got any essential oil benefits. Do take a couple of deep breaths. And then I just massage that over the face. And it's just really to give you that little bit of massage medium, that glide for the Gua Sha stone to work against. So I put that all over, I pop that all over once I pop my teeth back in. And then we take the Gua Sha. Now the important thing I always say about Gua Sha, when you do it, you never do it at a 90-degree angle. Imagine you're spreading butter on, that's my analogy, and so you always do it at a 25-degree angle against the skin, and always keep it like that. If you do it like that, you're causing a little bit too much pressure on the skin, and it's not really going to do what you want to do, because you're going to try and drag those toxins away, so you want to push it. Now, I always like to take this little V bit here, and I start at the base, and you do this in medium to firm pressure at that 25-degree angle, up past the Adam's apple. I'm going to try and talk whilst doing this without making my voice sound silly. And you do that 6 or so times. I then take this side, and we do the neck up. And I always go up to the lymph nodes. So your lymph nodes are all around here and your hairline. What the lymph nodes are, they're nice little nodules that take away all your toxins and fluids and helps you take that to the liver for you to then be flushed out into your urine, funnily enough. And then the other side. And I think it just feels nice, and especially if you've got that puffy face and that little bit of tension, it helps just relieve that. Again, that V section I like to take from the chin, and we take it all the way up to the ear like that. And I like to do a little wiggle, because that's what helps with the lymph node express, a little wiggle. And it also is just something that you kind of get the habit of doing, and it just feels nice. And as you do it, you may hear little crackles and pops, and that's just the fluid underneath the skin moving, or a little bit of the subcutaneous tissue moving. So do that a few times. And then again, I'm taking this little bit here now, just going to do above the lip. So always support, so I'm going to take the middle finger and support above the lip, and I'm going to go out towards the top end of the ear. So again, taking that out. And again, this is medium to firm pressure, and it's just allowing you to depuff. And it feels lush, I won't lie. I also do like to take this little bit and just go in there sometimes. Really good if you're like me and you natter a lot. It's just really good. And if you're a jaw clencher, my goodness. If you're a jaw clencher, this is perfect for you as well. It helps to get in there and relieve that tension. This is the only time around that you can get a little bit deeper, just go in there. But it just feels lush. Again, using this small little bit, we're just going to support around the nose area, start around the nose, and then we're just going to sweep it up and out towards the hairline, a little wiggle. And again, you don't need to be too quick with this, but equally you don't need to be that slow. I like to take a moment for my time. This whole routine will take you about 5 minutes. You can do it in 1 minute. You could literally be like out the door, boom, boom, boom. But I think it's lush. Now, underneath the eye, again, we'll take it right up, support the skin, so hold it firmly there. Now this place here, we're going to do really lightly. So literally a very light pressure, nothing too firm. And again, up to the outer hairline. Above the brow bone, what you do is you support the eye, so you close the eye and support it like so, and this bit here, and we lift. And we do that 3 times this way. And then again, lifting, so the outer fit, you'll kind of feel the nook hit your orbital bone around your eye. And again, lifting and stretching out. And that's just helping drain everything out. And then I like to use this little bit here, and we just do the forehead like that. And then this nookie bit over the brow bone and up. And that is a really simple method for doing Gua Sha, and it helps depuff your face. And those of you who have more of a puffy face type, you'll notice if you do one side of your face, the time you get to the other side, you'll be like, oh wait, that's puffy that way. So if you get really puffy in the morning, it's really good to use that. Now there are other tools that you can use within this process as well. So you've also got the rollers. These are the jade quartz rollers. These are really good if you have puffy eyes as well. You can use a small attachment underneath there and the large attachment there. What I like about these, they're nice and cooling. They help, you know, kind of press it on. The other thing is, if you're using an expensive serum and you don't want to be using it up on your fingers, some of my clients hate putting it on their fingers because their fingers absorb all the product, you can actually apply a serum with one of these. And that means that you're going to get all the, because the rose quartz isn't going to absorb any of the product, it just means that you can get it on there really nicely. Perfect. And then the other one here is the acupressure roller. So if you want a bit more of a stimulation to the skin, so if you want to increase the circulation, so if you find yourself really puffy, the circulation isn't really working very well in your face, you'll generally know when you've got poor circulation in the face, you don't really go that flush. This is where we use really tiny little bump and nodules on here to create sort of acupressure points. And we use this like a little roller, so I like to use it in a crisscross pattern, so up and down. And you'll notice it will start to make my skin a little bit pink, and it's not painful at all, really quite comfortable, and I really enjoy it. And then again in a crisscross pattern. And it just helps stimulate that blood circulation. And there is some claims to it that the stimulation and the increase of circulation can increase collagen production as well. So as well, it's kind of one of those things that's quite nice to do. But I think if you're really interested in kind of giving you that extra level of relaxation and you want to do these things, I think heck, why not? And I really enjoy doing them, and it just, you know, I'm doing it now. And it just helps with that. The other end as well has this kind of little spring, and again in the acupressure traditional Chinese medicine, you use this as a pressure point massage. So you can use it along the forehead if you get really bad sinus infections. You can use it to depuff your sinus. You can also use it for your ears in the pressure points here. So you use this little spring loaded and you hold it for a couple of seconds on the pressure point of choice. So if you know quite a lot about acupressure, this will also be really good for you. But if you're a beginner as well, there's lots that you can learn about using it. So those are my kind of 3 tools that I like to use for that. It's more holistic self-care, but at the same time they still have some results that will really benefit your result-driven skincare. All of those you can purchase through me. There'll be links down below. If you've got any questions about that or you would like to use that, then let me know. My question is, leave in the comments below, do you believe these things work? Have you seen results for them? I'd love to hear your thoughts about them below, because it's a little bit of a controversial subject and I love talking about it all because I'm driven by results. So when I see things and I hear my clients and customers are really happy and feeling good about their skincare, that's the most important thing. So if you use one of these Gua Sha stones and it makes you feel good, why not? But I'd love to hear your comments down below. So again, thank you so much for watching. All the links and everything, all the information down below. Any questions, you know where I am. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.